Welcome to the final chapter in Sonic the Hedgehog. We're on Scrap Brain Zone, and it is the worst zone in my life. Just to let you know, this isn't recorded as I'm playing because I died that many times. I've cut them out. Just so no one gives me any grief for my lives changing or anything like that. But this is a zone that I find ridiculous, only for the simple fact there's just too much crap. There's a monster behind it, well, a robot monster thingy behind every corner. There's electric balls on the roof, ceiling, floor, whatever. Some of the puzzles, well, not really puzzles, but some of the bits you have to do are just ridiculous. And there's just buzzsaws everywhere, big spikes, bombs, thing after thing. But as soon as you look, there's fire coming out. They are my worst enemy. It's just the flippy platforms are ridiculous. For one, it frustrated me so much just getting through this. I remember being younger, I used to be able to flash through this without barely getting hit, and now it's, I don't know. I'm just on a huge, massive rant about this level, and I don't really want to be. But I'm leaving it that way, I suppose. But what else can I do, eh? But yeah, it's cut, but you're getting the best bits, basically. I'm going to be doing the credits in a separate video, just for anyone who wants to admire the incredible cast who created this game. But yeah. Well, what to say? I don't really know. These platforms are ridiculous. I hate them with every fibre of my being. I could not hate them anymore. Just everything that I had to go through. Anyone who's played this game has to go through this. I could not rant and rave enough about those platforms. They caused me so much grief on all of the levels. But yeah. Ooh, what a nice surprise. I forgot that was there. Just the functionality of everything was ridiculous. I don't understand. I think this is where they just got lazy and started throwing everything at it. You know, putting fire platforms at the end of them twirly things and everything. It was just out of order. I could not stand it. And these teddy bears here, they throw little bombs, or teddy bear pig things, they throw little bombs, and it's just stupid. Because they blend in with the background, they kind of blend in with the background. They look kind of in par with what we're looking at. But yeah, it pisses me off to no end. At least I got past Act 1, hey? And Act 2 is not easier. These things that look like deformed boobs. Well, not really, but you know. Got on the nerves purely because they're just annoying as hell. Just keep throwing me in random directions, chucking me off. Yeah, if I was one for rage quitting, this would cause me to. There's not much to say really, because when you post commentary, it's like you're not really in the game, are you? You're like kind of behind the scenes, per se. So you don't have to concentrate on anything else. So it feels like you have to talk more of these damn ass platforms. But as you'll notice, my lives are decreasing and you're not seeing me die. That's because of clever editing work. You might notice. Might notice. But luckily, this video was like half an hour long before I cut anything down. I had so much fail. I should have kept some of it in for you to laugh at me, probably. But oh well. It's out and it's cleaner than it was. I've left a few deaths in there so people can see some of the trouble I had, but this bit was a ridiculous trap. I could not. They just kept flipping around and blocking me in, and I couldn't do anything about it. I got so frustrated. Again, it was just so annoying. But there's nothing I could have done about it, I think. Yep, fallen back in. Wonderful. I wonder what they were thinking when they put this in here. Oh yeah, we're just going to make a bunch of flippy platforms so people get stuck. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. I hate it. But, you know, the only good thing is when you've actually finished the game, you're so relieved not to be in the final level that it's the greatest feeling ever. Saw blades everywhere, and now we've got weird conveyor belt. Oh my god, I forgot about that part. That was extremely close. Now big cylinders smashing up against the walls. Bombs, and this bomb hits me, and it's stupid. The range on them things, it's ridiculous. Closing in on the end of this level now though. Well, in a little while. Yeah. There's not much more to say, to be honest. I got so stressed out with dying all the time. And just getting stuck in random places. Thought, you know what? I'm just not gonna waste people's time. So I just decided to cut it down, make it cleaner and more manageable. And there we go, finish stage 2. Wonderful! And here we go, linking in with Dr. Badass, Big Ass, or whatever you want to call him. He's got a really... No wonder they call him Eggman. And remember how much I hate the labyrinth? Well, here we go again. I died about 4 times in here too. And this is cut down. But worthy of it, because it was hard. I think, well, I'm playing this on an emulator, so I don't know if that has anything to do with... Well, I don't know if I'm blaming it on it or anything like that. I don't know. Some of the hit detection of the enemies and you seems a bit funky, especially on the final boss and stuff like that. But I don't know if that's anything to do with an emulator, the game, or me just being silly. So I'm not too sure, and nor do I care really. I got it nice and clean at least, or semi-clean at least. So it looks nice. Apart from that slow frame rate that I just came across then. It was a bit... But that's only because I'm underwater. Which it does that. Which I do not like. There's just too many inanimate objects that are just swinging around. And poking up the floor. Flaming out the floor. Opening. Twisting around. It's like... There's a point when, yeah, fair dues, I've had loads of obstacles to dodge, and then there's a point where it's just silly. But well, I'm going to stop complaining and just enjoy the last few minutes that I'm spending playing this, because as soon as I've done this, I'm going to start doing Sonic 2, I think, and then Sonic 3, and Knuckles afterwards as well. Which are a lot better than this one, only because of the spin dash, pretty much, and the fact you can get supersonic. But I don't know, I'm not too into using him that much, only because he's completely invincible, apart from when he gets crushed and things like that. This is like the luckiest save ever there. Yeah, but apart from being crushed, he's invincible, and he can kill everything on contact, which is pretty sweet, to be honest, if you're a bit stuck. But it is completely, like, a bit newbie, if you will, to use him. Just because he's like super duper. It's like having constant invincibility, but faster as well. I'll probably completely use him anyway, saying all this, and I'll use him anyway. But, well, we will see. But yeah, I haven't got a capture card or anything, so I can't do any console proper console games. Only ones I can play on computer at the moment. Or I am planning on getting one, like a capture card, so I can play with one. And if anyone is watching who can recommend one for me, that would be greatly appreciated. And if not, I'm sure I'll find one somehow. These are like artificial. I don't understand these. Would they be artificial ruins, or would they be a part of the ruins that he's built on top of? I really wouldn't know. Must have some weird anti-gravity machinery in there for those giant swingy balls they have there. There's constant walls to climb, walls to dodge, and here's the final boss we're coming up on now. Who was in complete and utter fluky pain in the ass, if I do say so myself. He's the easiest final boss known to man though, which is alright. The hardest thing about him is those electricity balls, which are just really hard to dodge sometimes, only for the simple fact is they either close in too tight or they have a huge surface area, and it's just a pain to dodge them. It's like, if you're fighting him as well, he always seems to go to the opposite side you're on, but then sometimes he'll appear right next to you, so it's completely random. I think I'm not sure if there's a pattern to it. I don't think there is. So he'll go the opposite side quite often, so you can't get to him. So I suppose it does help if you're not staying on one side of the screen though, like I am. But you know, you've got to be tactical about these kind of things. Tactical, rather. Dodging some balls. This whole Let's Play seems to be focused around balls for some reason, and I think it's just because it's a Sonic game. I don't know why. But everything is circular shaped, apart from something. I could have done this last level bit a lot better, but I think because I got the emeralds earlier, I just stopped caring about rings and all that. I think that's what made me die a lot more. So I aim to get the emeralds as fast as possible. You just take a fair few hits, I'll give him that. Well, he's got to be a bit more powerful for that. There we go. He's got to be a bit more powerful for being a final boss though, isn't he? And there we go, he's going down. And he will live to see another day, I'm sure. Here we go, here's the wonderful ending of the game. In the next episode you will see some credits, so please watch them. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.